I would love to introduce our first performance. So let's give it up real big for the Brigade program in Neenah, Wisconsin.
Island, it's a special place to be. So many things to learn about, so many things to do and see. I'll be back someday, up to Hanoi.
That was that was an incredible mix of choir, tech, tools. Amazing work by our folks out there. Way to represent Wisconsin. And at this point, I mean, we have to bring on folks in the Brigade crew over in Neenah, Wisconsin. So there they are. Our friend Kurt Stein over there with his crew from the Brigade. That's so great for you to join us. Welcome, everyone. How y'all feeling today?
Good.
All right. So you got some great crew. You got some great young talent there. Kurt, introduce us to your crew out there and tell us what you're doing.
My name is Kurt Stein. I'm a music educator and guy who's worn a lot of hats in the industry. Yeah, can you zoom in on me there? Get me on the camera there, buddy. A lot of different things in the industry, and I lost the building that we were teaching out of due to COVID, and teamed up with this awesome organization called Brigade in Neenah, Wisconsin. It's been here over 100 years. They focus on youth leadership and development. They have all the things you saw in that video, everything from saws and welding to basketball and everything you can imagine under the sun, and an island. And we put in a lot of time and energy trying to pay tribute to this awesome place who gave us a new home in the way we knew how. And so everything that you heard in that song, besides being composed by these guys, was sounds that were sampled from our building using the program Ableton Live. So it's pretty exciting.
That's awesome. And look, we got a quote right here from one of your students. Garrett said, the question was, how do you use your art to share your voice? And then Garrett goes on and says, there is something that inherently feels good about creation, be it making a physical object through metallurgy or woodworking or making music. I mean, that's like innovation right there.
Absolutely.
So you know, introduce us to your students out there.
The crew we have here today, because some kids couldn't skip school because of some science labs and whatnot in Wisconsin, we're still here in school time. This is Garrett, okay? This guy here is Philip, and this is Dorian. We've got a bunch of different age groups from these guys. They played a bunch of different instruments, but fire some questions at these gentlemen and see what you guys got.
Yeah. So let's see here. Garrett, I heard that not only were you involved in putting obviously the creativity behind this video, but the production itself. So talk to us a little bit about what are the skills that it takes to put a video like this together?
Yeah, I'd say that, well, obviously there is sort of the creativity aspect of just like, you know, knowing what you want and being able to have a solid vision. But the part that often gets overlooked a lot is the technical facility to kind of, you know, achieve all those things. And I personally am still working hard all the time to try and get better at using whatever software to do whatever thing, but yeah.
Excellent. And tell us a little bit about just being in a program like this. You know, we are celebrating the creative arts, creative youth development through our after-school programs. Tell us a little bit about your programs out there in Neenah, Wisconsin.
Yeah, well,
Me? All right. Well, the Kurt Stein pitch is very, very focused on sort of, I'm trying to think about that question. Can you do it?
Yes. Garrett. Okay, Garrett is he's a little nervous, but Garrett is our only member to start off that's been in both Brigade and Kurt Stein School of Music. So the beautiful combination here is that our mentorship program is focused on technology and the arts. Their mentorship program is often focused on technology and the trades and other things along those lines. So it's really kind of a perfect marriage of new school and old school. And again, like Garrett said, everything from these guys are classical musicians and they like to sample stuff.
Cool. And I mean, Rudy being an artist, I'm sure you got a question for him.
Oh, absolutely, you know? Absolutely. This sort of reminds me of this is a book by Victor Wooten, and he's a bass guitarist. But the book is all about, you know, how to find music in everything, right? And there's a whole chapter where he's out in the woods and he's talking about all of the melodies that you hear there, right? And I think it's beautiful that they took these things that we don't normally associate with music and made music from them. So I thought that was absolutely brilliant. A question that I have for Philip or Griffin is, how does being an artist help you learn in school and in life?
Well, part of being a musician, I feel, is an expression of creativity and of personal feelings. So what we were able to do with this and what we wanted to do is we wanted to find anything that we felt could express any sort of sounds, whether that be a saw blade, whether it be using a sander, whether it be the sound of brooms that we attempted, whether it be something we find in the building. We wanted to find any which way which we could find a new form of expression and creativity to challenge ourselves to be better. Yeah. So to us, creativity is more than just a simple grade. Creativity is a form of passion. It's something that we want to spread to younger kids, older kids, adults, and it's something that we hope that alongside every other program here, we can advance and spread to further generations.
That's awesome. Yeah, that was a great question, because when I first saw that video, my head went to, how did this idea happen? Like, what was the process of sitting there going like, this is what we can do? So if you can, maybe a couple of you break down, how did the idea start, and how did you all carry it through?
Oh, look, we're gonna go over here to Dorian on the end. Dorian's our youngest member of our group involved in this. Dorian's only in 8th grade, and he's the kid you see doing the tapping, shredder metal solos and stuff. So this guy's really into his stuff, can play classical metal and everything else. We conceived of coming in here on a Saturday and doing it. Dorian, tell us about your experience of never doing anything like that before.
It was pretty interesting. Well, yeah, like I said, it was pretty interesting. Trying to process the question.
Yeah, so the question, oh yeah, go ahead, Dorian, go for it.
Yeah, so, well, making it was interesting, and we went around the building, like Phil said, trying to find different sounds and stuff, and like composing the music.
Awesome.
Yeah, so what we did, we kind of took the idea of having like a metal, then like a kind of more hip hop, then I believe a jazz, and a folk. So we took like those 4 segments, and we made them like 20 or 30 seconds long, and then we took the On Away song, and then we kind of made our own guitar parts, like our own sax parts, our own piano parts, and then we made them jazzy, metally. Folky.
Excellent, excellent. No, thank you, Dorian. I'm gonna do a dad joke. It sounded like heavy metal to me. Ha, you got that?
I see what you did there.
So,
we've got welding and shredder guitar over here. We know metal when we know it.
Awesome. And props to the choir too for that amazing melody. You all held it even as buzz saws were going, hammers were going. You kept that melody, that beautiful choir going. And so, and I think you got a special treat for us, Kurt, for the students that are part of your crew.
Yes, it's an honor to be part of this national Drop the Mic celebration, part of the Lights On After School celebration, which is officially Thursday. Well, it just so happened this was all kismet when this came together. Before I even knew the Lights On was happening, our director, John Benberg, had mentioned to me, hey, do you have anything going on the 28th? I was like, well, I've got a buddy coming in to do a clinic with me. So we're doing a 2-hour clinic in a couple days, all about music production, how we made this video, and a few other things. But we've got a special guest buddy back here I'd like you to meet all the way from Canada. This is my very good friend, Vecht. Spread it out, guys.
Yo, what's up? How's it going, guys?
Awesome. Welcome, DJ Vecht. Show us what you got, brother. What's the treat? Let's do it.
So basically, I took a bunch of the sounds from the video, the choir, some of the tool sounds and the drills and all that kind of stuff, and I made a little live turntable remix of it. So yeah, do you guys want to see it?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
So many things to learn, so many things to see.
Does he have the mic too close? All right, folks, looks like we lost a little bit of the audio here. Maybe too much funk.
Yeah,
too much
maybe.
cool.
Yeah.
So DJ Vecht, just in case you're hearing us, we lost a little bit of the audio there. Maybe you want to move the mic back? Or
Oh, we got it. No, we got you. No problem. Let's try to take that again. Take that again.
What was the issue?
Okay, so you have a good signal. Okay, let's try it again.
Is the noise suppression off?
Yeah, the noise suppression's off. Just turn your mic off.
Yeah. So DJ Vecht, we're having a little bit of audio, and so what we're going to do is we'd love for you to film this. We can put this up on social later, But maybe what you can do is tell us a little bit about the DJ programs out there in Neenah, Wisconsin, and how you're supporting.
So some audio issues there. Yeah, go ahead and can you tell them a little bit about why we brought you in and some future things you and I have planned together that maybe some of these folks even from the show don't understand on the audience. And sorry, we're a little tech problem here. Let's see if Marcus can fix that up for us. Go ahead.
So some of the stuff we got planned. On this Thursday, we had the workshop. Is this check? Can you hear this mic?
Yeah. So DJ Beck, we're gonna have to pause there, my man. I mean, I'm sorry. I think the audio has given us a little bit of a challenge here. But look, again, if you can record this, we'll put this up on social. We'll definitely share the news about the Lights On event coming up and your involvement, because I know you're big time, my man. So I'm sorry that we had some technical issues there. But
all good.
Let's keep it going. All right. Awesome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, Brigade. Appreciate you all. Thank you for that great creativity.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very creative.